Out Loud, and I am coming to you today from the beautiful kitchen of Ann Brennon.
Hi.
She's with Ann's Running Commentary, and I want to introduce you to Ann today because she's my marketing manager.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It has been fun. So when I decided to go live and be Lee Out Loud, and I had my website that wasn't really a website, and I wanted to tweet and Twitter and twat whatever, and I didn't know what to do.
But you picked it up so fast.
I did.
You embraced it. I think embraced it better than anybody I've seen.
She does. When I met with Ann, I was referred to Ann by another client of ours, and I said, I really want to be on social media. I want to have a website. I want to work things out and know how to reach people and reach the right people, and it's just too much. And Ann said, well, how do you eat an elephant? How do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time. So and so you did that, and each of those little steps, each of those little phone calls got you closer and closer, and I'd come over to your house and meet your dog, and we would get there, and then you just picked it up and ran with it.
I did.
And I think a lot of times part of that is being able to embrace it, and a lot of times people come to me and they say, I really want to be on social media, but I don't have time. And they don't have time because they're busy running their own business. Right? And so that's fine because I can do it for them. But it's nice to know that you can do one or the other. You can either have me do it for you, or you can say, teach me how to do it.
Right.
And I'm willing to do either one. And I'm always here to support.
And Ann was able to take what I had started as a website and make it pretty and make it work and make it have the right links. And now if you look up The Lee Out Loud, and I hope you do, it comes up first, where before all this noise was there and I didn't pop up to the top. And then also helping me, because I have a full-time job, helping me do all my work on Sunday so that it went out to people for the whole week.
Right.
And it was like I had an assistant, and sometimes Ann will do all of that for you, right?
Exactly. I do that. Actually, I have a lot of clients that I do that. I sit down and I schedule them out for an entire month. And then we add stuff throughout the month, and they add stuff from their end. But yeah, it's I do that for people.
So the name of my series is Do What Makes You Happy. And I interview mostly female, but entrepreneurs that are going into business because it's what makes them happy. And subsequently, they end up pretty successful, because if you do what makes you happy, there's just a whole karma and a whole kind of ride that comes along with that that's really positive. One of Ann's goals that she shared with me earlier was to help women get into business. A lot of people are afraid to take the first step. They don't know what to do. And that is a big goal of Ann.
You can actually help your family so much by going out there and doing it, and especially if you really embrace what you already love, what you're already good at, and take it to that next level.
So you're contributing to the greater good of your family, but I also think it's cool because you're not fitting people with sneakers anymore. You're actually showing them how to be the best that they can be in an expertise. And I'm not going to disclose how old we are. We're both 29. But in our age group, this whole social media thing is relatively new, and you can get away without using it at all.
Right.
So we're kind of in this, I get it, but I don't get it. What is Twitter? What is Facebook? How do I use it to maximize? And I think those are great platforms to use when you do want to explode your at-home or smaller business.
Exactly. Well, if there's whatever you're doing, find your passion and go and figure out how you can make money doing it, because chances are you can make money doing it. I've been shocked by how much I've been able to succeed in 6.5 months.
Yeah. So there's a couple different platforms going on. Right now, Facebook is the most underpriced advertising platform around, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And there's ways to use it. And I'll tell you one way not to use it. Don't just keep saying, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Click this link, click this link. You have to add value. And I think that's a great thing that Ann brought to my life, was that, you're a giver. And Gary Vaynerchuk says it. Give before you ask.
Oh, yeah.
Don't think that you can just put a Twitter tweet out there with a link and 5,000 people are going to click it and buy or follow you.
Right.
You really have to have good content. And I think having someone like Ann on your side that can tell you what's good content and what isn't from her professional opinion because we're sometimes too close to what we do.
Right.
And Instagram is super cool. Pinterest is great. I think of Twitter as a listening platform.
Yeah, it is. It's funny though, because you've said that a couple of times. When Twitter started, it was very conversational, very, very conversational. Now it is much more about going and finding information there.
Yeah, it's like a fire hose in your face.
Of information, yeah.
Yeah, Anne will help you kind of navigate that and make it less of a fire hose and more
Right.
of a gardening hose. You can help them pull the noise in. You can help them connect with the people that are the right people.
Exactly. And
Get
then I can help them
information.
find the right. So I'm reading a book right now called Traction. I can find the right market to get them traction. I can help them go, oh, Facebook isn't working for me. Guess what? Instagram is. Instagram is sending 40% of the people who go to Instagram or come to my website are coming from Instagram. Okay, so let's put more effort into Instagram.
So thanks for tuning in today. I hope that you learned a little bit about Anne. You can follow her on Brennon Annie and also at Anne's Running Commentary, and that's located right at the bottom of the screen here. And Anne, why don't you let everybody know if they need help looking at their SEO, analytics, things that my brain doesn't work that way. I really needed someone like you. And to maximize the power of what they're doing and get it out to the right people, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
BrennonAnnie@me.com. You can email me. You can also go, I have a website just for the social media, which is annmarkets.com. So ANNmarkets.com. And I did that because I do more than just the SEO and the social media and the websites. I actually am always looking for ways to connect my clients with other clients.
Yes.
And get their business out there in non-traditional ways, whether it's press releases or more traditional ways, whether it's press releases or actual advertising in newspapers, other things like that. Because somebody said to me recently, marketing isn't one thing; it's everything.
It's everything.
And that's what I want to get clear to everybody out there. Marketing isn't one thing; it's everything, and I can help you with all of that.
That's great. And I believe that Anne has lots of different ways that she can help you, whether it's hourly, whether it's a package of her time, whether it's hiring her to do everything for you. I love that because she's doing what makes her happy. And I want you to be ready for part 2 because Anne goes to NASA and that's a big deal. So we have a whole space story for you. And happy Mardi Gras, happy Fat Tuesday, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. This is really fun.
So NASA invited Anne down to watch the launch of a rocket. Right. And I think this is also pretty poignant because we just had a movie come out about some of the women who were very involved behind the scenes. Like we always hear about the astronauts, but we don't hear about what happened behind the scenes. And you went down there, the launch was delayed. So I got to watch Anne on Facebook stay at the beach and have a really fun time and meet people.
Other people who were similar to me. They all had, not completely similar, because NASA's really cool. They pick a bunch of different people, but they pick, and actually we should send this to NASA because they'll like to see this. They pick people based on the fact that they're not NASA nerds.